If the family's all together this family day, here's your chance to make some earth-friendly changes together. Puneeta Chitwal-Varma joins us now with more. Thanks so much for coming back. Love having you on the show because your waste-saving tips are awesome.
And it's so important, right? Especially on Family Day, we're all getting together, thinking about what's important to us as a family, what values we want to continue with, and think about sustainable tips and how to make our regular, everyday life a whole lot more sustainable.
Right, right. Where do you want to start off with?
So let's start here, because the first suggestion that I have is to reduce the amount of plastic we have in our lives, right? That's no more single-use plastic, because plastic was never meant to be used and thrown away. It's such a tough, durable material. So I actually went around my neighborhood over the weekend.
I picked up garbage.
I picked up garbage, yes. So I've got
this
yogurt.
Is the first time we've ever had garbage as kind of like a nice detail for that. For our table.
It made me popular, for sure. So I've got yogurt containers, applesauce containers, you know, the big culprits in any family home.
Yeah.
It is in ours. We've got smoothie jars, so they're all plastic, single-use plastic. So instead of throwing that away, we can buy in bulk. If you have the time and the skills, make your own. Of course, that is so much better.
Right.
But if you're like me and going crazy with kids, then buy in bulk and then portion it out every day. So buy a big block of cheese and portion that out in containers for your kids every day. And
right.
You throw away less. Because what happens is, you know, we think about, oh, let's recycle because we are recycling, right?
Right.
That's the big thing that we've been told is the best way forward. The only thing is that as Canadians, we recycle only 9% of our plastic.
Right.
So
we feel good putting that in the blue box then, right?
But it's not really closing the loop.
Yes.
And so if we throw away less, we're actually doing our first step, our little bit together as a family.
Right. I've actually started doing that now, because buying yogurt or sour cream or whatever in larger containers, because those smaller containers, it's like, yeah, that's more convenient. But then you think about, it's convenient now, but what's the price down the road?
Well, it's that big C word. There's so many things that we do that is all about convenience, but we don't really think about, we have to start thinking about the cost at the end of that product's journey, you know, after it's been used and then thrown away.
You talk about even waste disposal costs, right? Something we don't think about, right?
No, because our kids will be paying the cost of those smoothie containers for another generation at least. You know, it takes hundreds of years for plastic to decompose, and it's the larger cost that it would be great if we all thought about it, right?
First time you were on, you were here and you were talking about the beeswax. So this is, if you haven't used them before, it kind of replaces like a paper bag or a plastic bag or
food wrap,
or
fling
food wrap
film,
or whatever.
You know, I use this. I bought these in June, so you can see. I wonder if the camera can focus, but you can see that they are showing their age now.
Yeah.
And now over the weekend,
but they're still reusable.
Totally, and they are crinkly and they still cling as well on fruit and leftovers. They're great. And this is just one of the options of committing to, you know, have reusable options like a dishwasher, like dish towels and napkins and hankies. And these are really great to refresh with a little bit of beeswax.
Right, so you just kind of rub it on there.
Yes,
and
you
then
can grate it on and 200 degrees in the oven for 5 minutes, and it's fresh again.
Awesome. You talk about everybody, too, kind of having their own bag.
Yes,
right?
Bring your own bag. I've got a couple of options here. So Tupperware container for takeout, bring your own straw, bottle, cup. So this is actually my kids. So my oldest bought that, the collapsible straw online, because it's all about being cool when you're a teenager, right?
Oh, okay, yes.
And my youngest has these cups. Yes, so make a set for your kids in their backpack, in office, in your car, so that you're not caught unawares, right? Because there's little steps that we can do in our daily lives and just reduce the amount of waste.
Right. And even like going to the grocery store with jars, right?
Yes.
If you have to.
Yes.
More and more stores now are kind of accepting that, right?
They
it's almost
do.
luring people in to an old-fashioned way of doing
Totally,
things.
and it feels old-fashioned.
Yes.
When I open my pantry door, it's got all these mismatched jars that I've taken the label off and
just reused.
They do so well, and it's great quality plastic, and we can reuse it. Great quality glass, and we can reuse it. for a long time.
Right. You've got more great tips on your blog.
I do.
We will put the link up to that on our website, chch.com. Happy Family Day to you.
Thank you. You too.
Earthlings out there, just wanted to say, we love